Hey ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another Senate Shorts. I am Neil, this is my brother Derek, and together we are bringing the shorter form of the Senate to you live and direct. Now, y'all liking the content? Subscribe, hit the notification bell and get all the content we pushing out. Live streams are shorter form. Whatever we putting out, like it, dislike, don't matter, share it. You know, get the community involved and let me get it growing. Anyhow, my brother, we're hitting me with today.
Yes, sir. All right, we got one for the Daily Mail. This one says, a man beats wife of 3 years after she FaceTimed him while having sex with another guy in a parking lot. A Maryland man brutally assaulted his wife of 3 years after she FaceTimed him while having sex with another man inside a car parked near a Pennsylvania hotel. According to a felony complaint, 34-year-old William Atkinson received the series of explicit calls from his spouse on September 21st and immediately enlisted a friend to drive him to the hotel's parking lot to confront her. Neil, please note the use of the word series. He received the series of explicit calls from his spouse.
So these were like misdials? These misdials?
No, these are the misdials. You know how many times you misdial? How many times you got butt dial? She intentionally called this man.
So, alright, I can let you read. I process it.
Upon arriving at the Best Western in Somerset, Atkinson found his 32-year-old wife and her alleged lover, both of whom were not named in the report, and proceeded to punch and kick her, police said. Atkinson struck the man as well, who then fled the scene, according to the report. The beating left the woman, whom police described as extremely intoxicated and uncooperative with officers upon their arrival at the scene, with severe bruising and bleeding profusely from her face, nose, and mouth. What's more, she was described as struggling to breathe and crying for help. And then there's a picture and the caption says the calls, according to Atkinson, were intended to egg him on. After being apprehended by police, an angry Atkinson explained that the pair had been egging him on with the vulgar video calls. Atkinson then told investigators that he had only hit his wife with an open hand, much like wrestling, open hand blow, and not with a closed fist, or much less kicks. But a witness reported seeing him actively kicking the woman in the face. Police recovered one of Atkinson's shoes from the scene, with one being soaked in blood, cops said. Police did not obtain a statement from the victim. According to the complaint, however, the person who initially reported the assault in a 911 call told officers that they heard a gun go off amid the scuffle, though no witness saw who had a gun. A pistol was recovered by the police at this crime scene from the vehicle that Atkinson arrived in, but no magazine or rounds were found in the weapon.
Whoo, child. So, what I don't understand, right? I don't understand why you egging on the man in that fashion. I don't understand. I don't understand that part. That part is the part that ain't really registering me. I know she was intoxicated. But I'm trying to figure out what is the benefit of egging on a man that you're having sex with somebody else.
I guess she was trying to make him jealous.
Bruh. You know what? Let me break it down. So, first things first, fellas. We say in this space all the time, don't put your hands on a woman. If you are in a situation like that and a woman egging on and trying to instigate something where you have a negative reaction, see that and leave her and that. Go the legal route. Do not put your hands on anyone. That's for anybody. I said to men, but I said that specifically to men because we know how the judicial system is. But don't put your hands on nobody. If you hear me, don't put your hands on nobody. Straight. Ladies and gentlemen, do not FaceTime a body when you're having sex. Don't FaceTime your significant other when you're having sex. Like
when you're horning them.
Like, there's disrespect and there's this, right? Like, how use like, that's so premeditated to me, right? If you want to get out of the relationship,
a series of calls.
If you want to get out of the relationship, tell him man straight. Here, trap, me and you done. If you don't feel like you have a voice to say, I done, and you frightened or whatever, there are a set of recourses for that. You can go to the legal route, you could go to a battered woman's home, you could go several places. And if you have a partner that is that abusive, that you want to end the relationship, or is that unfaithful, or that anything, the answer cannot be to call a man as you are sleeping with another man. Like,
what do you ask here?
Like, what do you ask here?
Wellness.
That is severe wellness. That is wicked.
Wicked as
If you are having sex with someone else, turn off your phone and do what you gotta do. Again, we said we ain't advocating to cheat or not cheat. These two men that been wrong, but
it happens. We know it happens. We know even a horny. We know this.
When they want to hear that men cheating with women just as much as women cheating with men, when they're ready for that, stop here.
You can't handle the truth.
But anyhow, the point is, do not be calling people when you have sex, and do not put your hands on people. Those are my 2 points from this video. I don't know if you have insight there.
Well, you know me, I always look at other parts of it. Fellas, because he called out his friend. He called his friend to make this drive from Maryland to Pennsylvania.
Oh, how can I forget?
Which is interesting in itself, because it'd be like, how far away are these two places, right? Because here in Barbados, if somebody said, yeah, all right, you here in Christchurch and the body horning you in St. Andrew, 20-25 minutes you could get there. But in the US, generally speaking, you gotta drive an hour to get wherever it is you gotta go. People think it close and it'd be an hour and a half away. You know what I mean? So when you go from Maryland to Pennsylvania, somewhat,
yeah, that don't sound
kind of graphic or something like that, so that we can work out how far away that really is, right?
That ain't close.
And he took up his friend. Me as a West Indian, maybe I don't know, I can do that mass, right? But he called his friend and his friend went with him with the intention of going to beat somebody.
And that's my thing.
I had a gun.
I'm glad you brought that up, because let's bring it down to our level. Let's bring it to me and you, right? Let's say you call me, Neil boy, I got a situation here, I need you to pick me up. So what happened? This so-and-so calling me per FaceTime and she sleeping with another man. Pick me up, let me get so. I ain't said, Derek, no, I know you vexed. But I don't think the answer is going out there to confront them. That, like,
it's a man of sense.
What's our friend name?
We did another short, Neil.
Oh, yes.
We did another short in a very similar situation.
That
guy was like, you know what?
He was storm the room.
Storm the door. Like, what?
Oh, storm the door.
Now, this guy, while he looks pretty happy to be in his jumpsuit, he has now lost his freedom for some amount of time. Because he could not look at a situation like that with a woman who belongs to the streets. He can look at that situation and say, you know what?
It's not gonna work with me.
I understand that you vexed, you hurt, whatever, you upset, but what kind of friends you got that you could call somebody and they can say, yeah, your first reaction is like, yeah, let me go storm the door. Nah, man, you get some better friends.
Please.
And don't go trying to beat nobody. If the body don't want to be with you, they don't want to be with you. And even if it's a case where she trying to make you jealous, clearly she don't value your relationship enough to want to be with you if she can do something like that and FaceTime you. She didn't even try to keep it on the low. She let you know she does not want to be with you. Keep it trucking, dog. Don't end up, because now she take the licks, she can heal up, come back out and still be with whoever you in prison and somebody with you.
And I like saying, wants you, shout out Police Johnson.
I want you, shout out Police Johnson.
The only thing I can add to that there is, clearly she was trying to instigate you into doing something stupid, whether it be to break up with you or to, put hands on her, and she has been successful. So you know what?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You've lost all around, brother.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, so
that's another Senate short. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure that you are always abreast of all the content we have for you. And we will see you guys again very, very soon.
The contaminated environment in the tutus about that.